Hey guys, John here, learningguitarnow.com, and in this lesson I want to show you how to play a slow blues solo that's played over a really slow blues progression. Just a tad bit slower than something like Tin Pan Alley. And when you play over a really slow blues like this, you can spend a lot of time concentrating on your expressiveness, trying to milk every note for its worth, as far as, your bending style, your vibrato, how you end phrases, how long you let vibratos go on for, your width of the vibrato, how long you let your ending note phrases sustain. A lot of all the little nuances that make your solos sound very expressive. So with a really slow blues solo like this, you don't really have to concentrate on playing really fast. In this solo in particular, I'm just playing really basic phrases, but adding a lot of expressive elements to it. To get the tone for the lesson, I'm using this Gibson Les Paul here, Murphy Lab 58, super reverb, pretty much cranked up to get all the overdrive, and a little bit of plate reverb and delay on mixdown. We'll go ahead and take a look at the first few licks for free, and if you would like access to the whole lesson, the interactive tab and backing track, as well as the guitar profile and the Neural DSP preset for this lesson, check out the All Access Pass. Okay, let's go ahead and start the lesson. Okay, now I'm going to break down the solo for you into 9 separate licks. Once again, we're in the key of C. It's a 12-bar blues, really, really slow. Okay, lick 1 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick number 1, we're starting right here in that first position, minor pentatonic. We're using the 8 and 10 on the B string, so this 10th fret right here, adding notes from the major pentatonic scale instead of this. 8, 11 would be minor pentatonic, Now we got major pentatonic, real easy, 8, 10. So we do that, and then we're gonna bend that 11th fret and just let that hang for a little while. It's a really, really slow blues, and we're just kind of dragging these notes. It's just kind of gradually bend that thing. That's a cool little nuance you can do. For this type of a slow blues, we're just exaggerating all our nuances to make it sound really vocal-like and dynamic. So we're just gradually bending 11th fret here. Then hitting 8. Jumping up to the B string, same note. Applying vibrato. On the 7th count, we're going to play this phrase. And just let that 8 hang. And then on our after 11th count, we're going to do this. We're counting this in 12/8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really slow, Anyway, that last little phrase. And letting that 10th fret vibrato on our D string hang for a while. And then slide it back. These few licks are very easy to play. Your goal is to see how expressive you can make them. And so you can play around with the length of how long you sustain that last note. And see, I stop vibratoing. And just slid back. Playing just stuff like this just makes the slow blues sound really great, especially at low dynamic level like this. Okay, so that's it for lick number 1. Okay, lick 2 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick 2, we're staying with that theme of just really laid back. How expressive can you make every note and bend vibrato? And so we're going to bend 11th fret on the E string. I'm going to do a slight rake. Exaggerate that rake, We're staying right in the minor pentatonic scale, except we're adding that 10th fret once again from the major pentatonic scale. And that's a cool little pattern to do. 11, 8, 10, and you can roll that third finger. Now, quick hammers. You hear Clapton doing that a lot. Quick hammer twice. Now, wide, steady vibrato. That's happening over the F chord, 4 chord, and right when it hits, let that hang. So, the notes are not that difficult to play. Just a real smooth sound. I'm on the neck pickup with the Les Paul here. I got the volume on around 4 or 5, 6. Depends on how you set your amp. But I got super reverb cranked for this tune, and I have it turned down around 6, 7. I'm using the Neural DSP plugin right now to play this to emulate the super reverb. And if you do join All Access, you can download the preset for this lesson as well. So that's basically it for lick number 2. Real dynamic sound, emphasizing all the nuances. And getting that little pattern sounds cool. Nothing that difficult. You hear Clapton do that in Tore Down. Even that first lick we did here in Tore Down. Anyway, that's kind of not where I got that from, but you'll hear that in Tore Down if you check it out. Okay, so that's it for lick 2. All right, lick 3 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick number 3, we're moving into the B.B. King position here. We're here at 13 on our B string, and I'm playing this little lick. It's a really dramatic rake. And the way that I'm bending and striking the strings, not real hard. Bending it up, releasing the 13. Let that 13th fret vibrato hang. And on the 9th count, we're going to do this. 15, so move into the minor pentatonic area right in this position. 15 on the G, and we got this. So, just pretty simple, but I'm making a little bit of a cool rhythm out of it, I think. And then bending the 16th fret gradually, and then cutting it off. Now on the 7th count of this, I'm going to play this little phrase. Now you got to do that rake again, 13, 16, 13. And then that vibrato, real steady, even sounding vibrato. Next little phrase, we're going to do another rake. And so we're just bending up 15 as our blues scale. Bring it down. 15, 14, 13, 11, 13. Strike it, pre-bend right here. Release. And just slide that back. So you can experiment with the endings of a lot of these licks as well. You know how you do the vibrato. I could do an up vibrato here. I could use Clapton. I could use down. So all that, you want to just make it your own. You know, this is the way I like to play it. Maybe I'll never play it the same way again. I'll change up maybe the vibrato. Down vibrato. How long you let each ending note of the phrase sustain. And so all those things you can make your own, just changing the length of the note at the very end, what type of vibrato that you're using, and also how fast or slow you want the vibrato to be. You want a little faster? Or a wide steady. Or the B.B. King. I did more of the wide steady when I played it. Well, those are a few of the things that you can just change around, experiment with, and kind of make your own phrases. Okay, so that's it for this lick.